Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Jokers and the Trappers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
That counts 1-1.
67 degrees our game time temperature. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Griffey waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Steve Pearce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bounce down the third baseline. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. So coming to the plate, Mike Piazza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and one strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Popped high in the air. Freeman waits on it. And that's the third out. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Popped up. Thomas is there. He's got it one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes Junior. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Saberhagen is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, that's a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Into the box now, Babe Ruth. He'll get us started in the top of the second. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back goes Trout, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! At the plate, Frank Thomas. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory. 1 out. Now batting, Johnny Bench. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out. Stepping into the box, George Brett. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box, Mike Trout. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Hit back toward the mound. Pierce to his right. He has it. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. Just to the slider. Trout aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over to first.
No, he's in there.
And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Runners on first with one down. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Spin throw. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ripped down the first base line. Two out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here now is the pitcher, Brett Saberhagen. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounce to first. Freeman's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Guerrero going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Steve Pierce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Here's the first pitch to him.
Third baseman.
Back up the middle. Pierce is there. And there's one away. At the plate, Chris Sale. Cody Bellinger will move into the on-deck circle now. Try to get something. In there for strike one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's...
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero. He popped out in his first trip. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's clear they still respect Jr.'s bat here, so they'll go ahead and give him first on the intentional walk. First pitch on its way. Yanked foul off to the right. Runners on the move for second. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Bruce Sutter answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. And a big swing and a miss from Piazza as they jump ahead of him 0-2 here. Bouncer to the left side. Schmidt has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Ready for another chance. Babe Ruth. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
No, that's a foul ball.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Guerrero is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, you don't see that every day, Matt. A home run on a fastball that is away and off the plate that he went out and hooked it. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking to myself, I've got to make this guy a little bit more uncomfortable, not let him get those arms extended. I'd have to think about pitching this guy inside in this at-bat.
The bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And right into the shift. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trout giving chase, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Mike Schmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Thomas. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, You have to elevate your sights.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Striding into the box, George Brett. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber as we move. Past the half. Lou Trevino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. And he'll look at the first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bat and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Ball 2. Beltre has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch. Duke Snyder will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit in the air to shallow center. Trout on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Trevor Hoffman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kyle Schwarber goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Steve Pearce. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hoffman, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dylan Betances enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Fouled off. Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot.
2-2.
They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
there's a swing and a miss, and Guerrero set down on strikes for the first down. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. There's a strike. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice.
Counts 1-0.
Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
Swung
on and missed. 1-1. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Mike Piazza. Lead it off here. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
Grounded to the right. Ramirez is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Trout at the track. The wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Riding in once again, Frank Thomas. He's a diamond-level player who's one of the rare few in the game who's able to hit for contact and power at an elite level. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in, Mike Trout. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ruth is there, and on one pitch, Trout is retired. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in, Mike Schmidt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Bench. He'll start us off in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So digging in now, George Brett. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
0-1.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. At the plate, Dylan Battista.
How about it? Well, pitcher, Chel, but
Chase Utley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. There's one.
He's out.
But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Steve Pearce now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Guerrero retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Arodys Vizcaíno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
He's out.
Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bryce Harper will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone up into the 2nd deck. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Now in the box. First pitch of the at-bat. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage. Yeah, you know.
Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. This pitch is popped up. Ramirez over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Babe Ruth. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. In now, Frank Thomas. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Popped him up. Schwarber waits on it. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Missed with a slider. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Lifted the other way to left center. Ruth is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Stepping into the box, Dennis Eckersley comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Swinging a ground ball to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Hit hard to the right. High in the air out to center field. Trout giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Mike Schmidt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Ruth makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game. are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Edmonton and St. Paul. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Popped him up. Baez is there for it. He's got it one away. So the base is empty here with one away and set to stand in a guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero. And there are two away now. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. One out. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Changeup called strike one.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, one man out. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Popped high in the air. And Beltre will make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Mike Trout. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez on the run. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit high and deep to left field. Soto racing back. Still ranging back. A leap and, oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off with a change. Right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit. Play more gap to gap and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And
that's off
did
the
he
plate.
go around?
Ball 2.
No, he did not. Ball 2. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Full count, 3-2. And
Ball
he takes
four,
ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. Tapped up the third base line. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Ball, that pitch
Off
is
there,
out.
1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Popped him up. Bellinger moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Buster Posey now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Hey! There's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Pitch is popped up. Bellinger has got it, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And it's fouled away. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded, foul. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto on the move, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 25.
And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Ball 1.
And that one stayed up a little high.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw over by Schmidt is right there for out number 1. Now at the plate, Patrick Corbin. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Patrick Corbin.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Scherzer looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the big curveball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guerrero has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As we begin the top of the 4th. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So 1 away in the inning, but danger lurks in the person of Vlad Guerrero. Ground ball right into the shift. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. Hit sharply on the ground, and a base hit there as Junior's aboard. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In is Joey Votto now, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Guerrero. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up.
That's a ball.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. 1-1 the count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this is 1-1. Back up the middle, played on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Scorched to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on Devada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Juan Soto to the plate now.
Leading on for the Saints, left fielder,
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Ramirez is calling for it. 1 away. Into the box. Buster Posey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 0-2 the count to Posey. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Max Scherzer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. He got a sand wedge for that one, swung on and missed.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball one.
Curveball stays a little high. That time. Matt Kemp will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
Kemp runs. Swing and a little blooper to center. Harper coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second. And he is out on the tag. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and Vlad puts some torque into this one as this ball is driven high in the air to deep left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ken Griffey Jr. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground. A Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around second now and headed for third. Throw won't get him. So a runner at third. Two men are out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Andrew Miller enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Now at the plate, Patrick Corbin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the team, pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place.
Paul Molitor is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Miller is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Hold strike two with the letters. 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brad Hand is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Digging in now, Mike Schmidt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it pulled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Strike taken to throw. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Bellinger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a high pop-up. Torres is there. And that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
And now Bryce Harper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now he'll step off. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Standing in, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Sliders in for a strike.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Now to the plate, Andrew Miller. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Russell Martin is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Called strike over the outside corner. He checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Martin leads off second with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is under it. He's got it 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and set to stand in. A guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and here comes Junior. Here comes the first pitch. Strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hit.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
0-1's the count.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 2-2.
That's outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Billy Wagner is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Ramirez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready once again, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Trout. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Cody Bellinger is retired to kick off the inning.
Ball 1.
Missed with a breaking ball. 2 balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 now.
The count is 2-1.
High in the air out to center field. Harper on the run. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
So here now is the pitcher, Dylan Betances. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory. Kyle Schwarber will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Wagner really bringing it now. It's 0-1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here.
0-2.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1,
taken
no
outside
strike.
for ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question, he was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Digging in, Dale Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bichette will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Giambi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Now that's popped up. Bregman waits on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Bichette racing back, and it's gone into the monster seats. Stepping in, Duke Snider. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Clevenger, become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 0-1 the count. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger, and their runners at the corners now. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now in the box, Dante Bichette. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High in the air. Clevenger is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. At the plate, Dante Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Snider's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Rod Carew. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Carew is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Snider is there, two gone. Striding in, Alex Bregman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Count's even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping into the box, Mike Schmidt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch.
One ball,
with a
one
slider. Schmidt on at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run.